Hi guys, this is Yolandi from Divine Soul. Welcome to part 2 of my mini-series Analyze This. If you haven't yet seen part 1, please have a look at the link below for the video and watch it because you will need some information from there to continue on today. So, last week, recap. We basically looked at the what am I struggling with? What is the thing that the issue, the thing I'm always doing, the pattern that I have, whatever it was for you that you pinpointed in the meditation that we did, that is what we're going to be working with today. So make sure you get your piece of paper that you wrote it down on, your phone, whatever, and be very clear on what we're going to be working with today. Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to take that part, that thing that you identified, and we're going to start unraveling it. Okay, so the whole point is that we want to start understanding where does this come from, okay? Because every single issue, pattern, whatever we have in our lives, it starts somewhere. There's a starting point for whatever you are struggling with. And the best way to get there is to spiral down, to unravel, and to get to that point. Because what we want to do, that point is what we actually want to work with. That's what we want to clear, that's what we want to heal, that's what we want to fix, okay? But generally it presents itself as I am always doing this, I'm always creating that. Okay, so that's what we want to take, and then we go down and we try and understand what the point is. Now for me, the easiest way to find out these answers is like working with my intuition. Now so many people go, oh, I can't work with my intuition, I'm not psychic, I'm not blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, this is not how it works. It's very simple. So I'm going to read you guys a little extract. It was about a year ago. I was teaching a meditation class and I'd been reading this amazing book, and it's quite scientific but it's also very spiritual. And this woman, her name is Barbara Mariposa, she was explaining how your intuition actually works on a physical level. Now our intuition is very much about our body. Okay, that's what you work with when you work with intuition. So I'm going to read you guys this extract so that you have an understanding of what this is actually about. Okay, so it's called the heart's brain. So there are nerve cells in the heart like the ones in the brain. And sometimes the heart's nerve cells respond faster than the ones in your brain. So the heart sends a message to the brain before the brain is aware of experiencing things and interpreting them. And that's why your intuition arises so quickly. Often your head then steps in and rationalizes away your instinctive feeling. Okay, so that for me was such an eye-opener when I understood, you know, that little thought that first pops in, like where does that come from? Like what's that all about? It actually comes from my heart, and my heart is where my intuition sits. So it's really been like amazing how things changed for me when I understood what my body was doing, and actually to listen to that first thing. Because what we do then is we go, oh no, rationally I can't do that, but it's actually your heart speaking to you, and that's your intuition. That's all it is. It's very simple, and it's the cleverest part of you. So listen to that. So that's what we're going to use today. Okay, I'm going to take you into the meditation. We're going to lift you up. I always talk about sitting on top of the mountain. If you guys have watched my videos, it's like very much about sitting there at the top and like looking down, getting yourself out of your chaos and then looking down. And then we're going to connect with what's the first things that come up about this and that. I'll guide you guys through it. But remember the first thing. Do not then go to the second thing or the third thing that your brain is trying to tell you. I want you to work with what your heart is telling you today. So that's really important for me, because that's the thing that most of us have forgotten or don't understand, or we just haven't been there. We haven't been taught properly how to do this. Okay, so today is about like listen to my advice and please do this, because you're not going to regret it. It's going to be good for you. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I want you to get calm, get quiet. I'm going to play some bowls today just to get you into the space, and then just follow my instructions. Have your book nearby so you can write down a few things once I bring you back out, and then we go from there. Okay, cool. I want you guys to breathe in very deeply and out, and in and out. Okay. want you to visualize yourself standing there now in the middle of all your chaos and start walking up this very steep mountain, right up out of the chaos, the cloud of chaos that surrounds you every day. Move yourself up, up, up. So elevating yourself, see it as a cloud that you're walking through, up, up, up. And feel as you're walking out of this cloud of confusion and hecticness, moving up towards the top of the mountain, how you can breathe freely. You just feel so much more at peace. You to see yourself on the top of this mountain and you're feeling very relaxed and very calm and happy. Now take the concept, that line that you wrote down. We're going to ask your guides now to make you connect with what is the first feeling that comes up. Very first feeling that pops into your head. Not the second feeling, the very first feeling. What emotion is coming up? Okay. So was it anger? Was it sadness? Was it loneliness? Was it fear? Whatever that feeling was, that emotion, I want you to please remember that. Because that's the emotion that we're going to start unraveling now. So take your emotion. I want you to take that now and look at it, see it for what it is. Just hold it in your hand. In Kriya Lara Sutreya Tenta Yalara Mashokoya Sekorate Yalara Nashone Takiyama Emosia Sekoyate Lasia Sekorase. And I want you now to look at that emotion. Take that anger, that sadness, the fear, the loneliness, whatever it is for you. See it. And then I want you to ask yourself, give me a memory that goes with that emotion. See what comes up first. First thing that you think about. What is the memory attached to that emotion? And put that in your other hand. You hold both of those things in front of you. In Kriya La Suche Koya. Notre Kaliyama Sekurete Ataya Larabaso Keotea Laramaso Chekoyi. Keep those two things in your hands and remember them now. I want to thank your guides and your beautiful higher self for giving you this information right now. I want you to breathe in and out. I want you now to please write this down for me as you open up your eyes, because this is the information that we'll take next week. And we're going to work a bit more with that. Okay, so you're going to take that information and we're going to start looking deeper into that. Now this emotion and this memory is linked. And that is what we now want to unravel. Like, how does this work? How do we fix this? Because these emotions and memories don't come up for nothing. Okay, that's what you need to deal with at this point in time. So I want you to this week do some homework for me. Take the story. So this might be a story that happened to you when you were little. Someone said something really nasty to you. It might be that someone treated you in a certain way. It might be the way that someone spoke to you. It might be something bad that happened to you. But I want you to take that story and write it down for me. Write down for me what exactly happened, okay? This one did this to me. I felt like this. It made me feel like this. Okay, write that down and work with that this week. Okay, because this is important. This is what we're going to take next week, and we have to delve deeper, and we have to go and see how we can heal that. Because once we understand what creates these emotions in us, we can let it go. Okay, so that's why your heart told you you're holding on to this memory. This memory is creating this feeling within you. This feeling is linked to this pattern. Okay, so think about it. There's 3 steps to this. Okay, something bad happened. I now created an emotion. That emotion makes me respond in a certain way. It creates a pattern for me. Okay, so see the logic there, guys. And then that's what we're going to be working with. Awesome. Okay, so enjoy the homework. I look forward to connecting with you next week and unraveling the puzzle even further for you. So have a beautiful week. Be blessed and be good to yourself. Thanks. This is Yolandi from Divine Soul.